welcome back. This is Ram Prakash Doraiswamy. So, in this day 23, we are going to have a look on create new records programmatically with the JavaScript. And once again, welcome back for 50 days Dataverse on Microsoft Dynamics JavaScript challenge. So, in the last video, we have seen how to log in with XRM Toolbox and how we can use a retrieve record using the XRM Toolbox. The same way, now I'll just go with the XRM toolbox. So the same, whatever which I'm just going to do is a create operation, which is for a new record. So what I'll do is here you can able to see them different messages like retrieve multiple, retrieve single, retrieve multiple. So now the operation what we are going to do is like a create operation. So I can just directly click on create and I'll say what are the columns I need to create. So for example, I'll select this one and I'll provide some the name of that column, like I can say testing for create operation. So I can just mention something like this. And if you want to add any other column as well, you can just add that column and you can just mention as well here. So now for now, I'll just directly go with one of the field, which is like the name field and just like a test for create operation. And if I just go to xrm.web API, here you can able to see the code available. So I'll just simply copy this code and we are already having a code for the JavaScript. So I'll just directly use this one. And here we are already using the retrieve operation. So here I'll just create another function called function create a record code of execution context. And here I'll just paste this function here. So here let us see what is the code which is there. So here we are just declaring an array. So in this, what are the variables we want? We are just mentioning that variables here. So once after we done this one, so we are just using calling the API, which is like xrm dot web API dot create record, and what is the logical name? We're just mentioning that one, and we are just passing that array to create. Once after the record gets created, we'll just get the ID of the record. If it is failed, we'll get the error log here. So let's see how it is working. So I'll just say in the onload, I'm just creating a record and I'm just calling this function because I mean for now I'm just doing it in a create operation, but depends on our requirement whether you can call it on a button or on save or on change, something like that also you can do it out. So I'll just copy this one. I'll go to the system. I'll go to the solution which we have already created. I'll open the solution. Let's wait for the solution to get loaded. So I'll go to the web resource. I'll click on this one. I'll click on edit. So as I said earlier, so we are having a new operation that we can just copy and paste the code here instead of just directly going and uploading it uh, like a JS file. I'll just click on save. I'll publish this one. So now what I'll do, I'll just go to the what can I say, the next tab. I'll just put a duplicate tab for this one. So here you can able to see there are only 3 records available. Okay, the record gets published successfully. So I'll just make a hard refresh to load the JavaScript. Now I'll just click on new. Once after okay, so we are getting an error here. What is the error? Parameter ID is null. Let us see what is this error here. I'll just click on F12 and click on P. So I'll just show you how to debug as well so that it will be easy for uh, your people to uh, find out the error, how we can do it out and all the stuff. CRB 3-day challenge. I'll just put a debugger here. Okay, so I think we are using a form context.get entity by ID. So okay, let me just show you why we got this error. So I'll just go back. I'll discard this one. I'll click on new. The debugger came. So here you can able to see we are getting the record from what can I say, the record which is of existing record. So one form context.data.get entity by ID will work only for the existing record because it is trying to retrieve the GUID of the record. So what we initially need to do is like we need to use a null check to make sure that the form is not create. nothing else. This is the error here. So let me just what I'll do, I'll just go back. I'll try to open the existing record so that you won't get that error. So I'll just go to this view. I'll try to refresh this view. So here you can able to see this record automatically gets created here. So this is how we can simply use the create operation. Please drop me a comment if you have any queries and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.